known as the Hound of Hell and the Great Wolf. Fenrir is one of the most important and infamous beings in all of Norse mythology. He is the son of the trickster god Loki, and he is brother to Jormungandr and Hel. Fenrir also fathered two well-known wolves, Hati and Skull. Due to Fenrir's endless growth and strength, the gods raised Fenrir themselves because they feared him and wanted to control him. As he grew, the gods knew they would not be able to control him, and he could not roam free, so they chained him and told him it was a test of his strength, and he broke free every time. No one dared to get close enough to Fenrir, even just to feed him, until Tyr came around. Tyr will play a more important part later. Fenrir would continue to break free until the gods sought help, since no one could craft a chain tough enough for Fenrir. The dwarves could make a chain that was unbreakable for the wolf, but Fenrir was weary, and he suspected it was all a trick. For this, Fenrir demanded one of the gods place their hand in his mouth, and if they were lying, for that god would lose their hand. This is where Tyr would step in. He swore to Fenrir he would let him have his hand if they were lying. Tyr put his hand in as the gods placed the chains, and Fenrir could sense pretty quickly he could not escape. Fenrir then chomped down and swallowed Tyr's hand. Once he was controlled, he was taken to Niflheim and had a boulder placed in his jaws to keep his mouth open. Due to that, Fenrir was able to create a lake, due to the drool that dripped from his giant figure. During Ragnarok, Fenrir broke free and wreaked havoc among Asgard. With his jaws against the ground and his jaws to the sky, he devoured everything and everything. Fenrir then killed and ate Odin before being killed by one of Odin's sons. Skull and Hati would go on to wreak havoc as well, following their father's footsteps. Like most of Norse mythology, Fenrir survived the Christianity era, but not without being changed and hard to find the original, but Fenrir is mentioned in a bunch of books. The story intrigues me because all of Loki's children are a threat to the world and to Asgard, and it is very interesting to learn about how his children followed his trickster ways.